Hey everyone, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Stay in this atmosphere. We're going to get charged up. We're going to do the work we came here to do. And tomorrow is the group training. So I'm going off camera. Okay? Stay. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Really quickly, tomorrow is the group training. If you would like to be in the group training, please have the link. Thank you for being here. And just a quick recall, Andrea, Paul, Genesis, ABS, Adrian, Sammy, Swift, Jessica, Hadid, Arani. Thank you. If you want to be in the group training, that's the link. It's tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can everyone hear me? Press one if you can hear me. I'm not going to wait any longer. Press one if you can hear me. And we're going to go into the work today. Press one if you can hear me. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay. So we're going into great work today. Today, you're going to be given power, real power. You're going to be charged because we have to do the collective work of dismantling this blood covenant that has been illegally placed over this planet. And we're reaping the fruits of that blood covenant, which is extermination. I sound muffled. Okay, hold on. Is that better? Is that better? Hey, Con, do I still sound muffled? Am I coming in loud and clear? Let me know. I sound muffled. Better now. Great. Sounds better. Great. Thank you. Wonderful. 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 Come on in. Come on in. Con artist, Sammy, Benjamin. Okay. Wonderful. Sounds good. Great. All right. So again, if you want to join for tomorrow we're doing a wellness check and we're targeting finances. We are going to change the laws of physics on this planet. We cannot be doing the work and then money defies gravity and flows to the top. We can't be doing all the labor comes down and the wealth goes up. We're going to target the gravitational field of money tomorrow because it's high time humanity, who works like a slave, gets paid for what we do. It is our ingenuity, is our physical labor. And now, after they become rich, now they want to replace us with robots. Can you imagine? And then the zombies out there think this is a great idea. No, we don't have time for them. We are going to target the energetic field. It's called currency. That's the field that controls money. It's a current. We're going to target the current tomorrow, and that money's going to flow down. All right? So that's for tomorrow. For today, our work today is for anyone who's ever picked up a gun. Listen, I don't have time to judge people. Our work today is for anyone who's ever picked up a gun. And I don't want anyone to come in here judging anyone, whether it's military, police, whether it's, I know it's two different ends of the spectrum, whether it's alleged terrorists, allegedly, whether it's, gang members, whatever. I don't care. The point is you shed blood. Whether you believe you shed blood for a good cause, whether you believe you shed blood for whatever. It's specific. But the specific group we're targeting today is anyone suffering from PTSD, veterans, soldiers, and police. And I know a lot of people don't like praying for police, but you know what? and I don't pray. I don't pray. Okay. We're doing this because even though they signed up, military, police, etc., they signed up to hold a gun. When you discharge a weapon, there's consequences that comes with that. No matter how right it is, there are consequences that comes with holding and discharging a weapon. Okay? No matter how right your cause is, people still have to live with that. Whether the person is considered a terrorist, whether the person is considered a gang member, whether the person is considered a soldier or police officer, listen, shedding blood comes with consequences. We're going to look at some of the consequences today with those decisions. Okay? And what we're going to do today is we're just going to renounce. And the other thing that we're going to do today is we have to activate the codes in men. Because what it means to be a man, and I am not a man, when I was looking spiritually, preparing for today, was that the codes that are in men were hijacked. Men have specific codes in them. Those codes, and I'm not talking about anything gender related, any, sexual gender agendas, you know what I mean? I'm talking about men, just men, their physiology, But I was meditating before today, and I went to go ask. And what I was shown was that the whole image of a man has been hijacked totally and redirected. Now, I have to say something. In between today and the end point, that where we're trying to get to today is a society where, I'm not saying we should be unarmed or disarmed. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is weapons have their place, and weapons should not be dominating a civilization. Okay? We've become a society where killing is the first option and not the last option. We become a society where shedding blood is the first option. And now we're reaping the benefits of thousands of years of bloodshed that these entities brought to this planet. And it's to the point where we're facing extermination, meaning they're done with the human blueprint. And they don't give a damn whether we agree or not. They're like, we're done with the human race. No, you brought the bloodshed here. And now we're at the climax of the bloodshed. And you're like, okay, well, we're done with the human race, so let's just exterminate them. I am not saying that we should be a defenseless people. That's stupid. I'm not saying that weapons don't have their place. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is weapons are not the first resort. Shedding blood is not the first resort. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying killing is not the first response. And that's where we are. So everything in its rightful order, we're out of balance. The second thing that I saw when I was looking before we start this process, and we're going to get started right away because already 16 minutes in, is that they corrupted the light codes. There are codes that are in men. Okay? There are specific codes that are in them. And what I saw is that those codes that are in men were corrupted, hijacked to make men more violent and aggressive. And there are consequences to that, people. And that's what we're facing, right? So that they could bring us to extermination. So today, what we're doing today is I ask the all-powerful one today, give this group resurrection power. Is everyone following what I'm saying? We're going to get started. You can leave a comment. I ask the all-powerful one, give us resurrection power. Thank you, Andrea. And give us resurrection power specifically to target the codes in men and raise them from the dead. Is everyone in agreement? Only 2 people agree? Or am I here alone? Only 2 people agree? I want to show you the first thing that I saw. You see this on the screen? Thank you for those in agreement. Today we're targeting specifically soldiers, veterans. I'm sorry, many of them are gonna, get angry at me, but I got to say this. I sensed a lot of death in them, in their souls. Many of them are crying out for resurrection power, meaning that their spirit can come back. Okay? What's on the screen, let me just click this here. I'm going to change the color so you can pop a little bit. Okay, here we go. What's on the screen is what I saw. It's a matrix. I saw 2 matrices. And you tell me if this makes sense. I'm not a soldier. Spiritually, yeah. Physically, no. So what I saw a matrix that's in soldiers, and I saw an even deeper matrix that's in veterans. Anyone in the secret space program, that's when they use you spiritually with avatars. That's even worse because they can just build and build and build, right? So what I saw built into a soldier, by the way, if you're active duty, you're under contract. Please, this may not be for you because you can't do this and be active duty at the same time because I don't want the Pentagon coming after me. Okay, if you're active duty, you got to exit. You can't do this. Okay. Okay. So this is for soldiers, you just retired or whatever, veterans. Okay. So the first matrices that I saw is that there's a silver tether. The tether, I'll show you a more complex tether before we start. And if you're a soldier, tell me if this makes sense. There's a tether that's inside of you. Okay. When you go onto the battlefield, it's a silver cord. Okay. When you conduct war, or even a police officer, I don't want to say gang members because I know people are going to be like, don't put me in the same category as gang members. Don't put me in the same category as a terrorist. Let me just keep it to soldiers, veterans, police, anyone who discharges or carries a weapon. There's a tether, a silver tether. I saw the tether from the brain to the heart, and it goes through the hand. When you discharge that weapon, okay, when the weapon comes in contact with someone and the person dies, that person's silver tether now binds to you, the soldier, the police officer, anyone who discharges a weapon. There is a binding, there's a wrapping that takes place. Because the death was abrupt, was so quick, it produced a massive amount of trauma. Now, because death opens a portal, yeah, I'm going somewhere today, honey. Death has an actual gate. It's a portal, right? It doesn't mean that you die and you don't exist. No, it means a gate opens. Okay? Okay? the gate opens, and specific gates open, especially when it's a violent, shocking, traumatic death. Behind that gate are other angry entities that experience that specific kind of trauma. This is the first tether that you're seeing on the screen. The second tether is this one. This is a more complex tether. Okay? I'm not a physical soldier or police officer. By the way, and this is why I saw that many in the military, etc., they turn to the dark side for protection. Hadi, exactly. That's exactly where I'm going. That's exactly where I'm going. And that's one of the areas. The second tether that I saw, which is this, I should have turned this horizontal, but I don't want it to freeze on me. Okay, full screen mode. There we go. Okay. The second tether that I saw, let me just make this bigger. Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. Was this one. Okay. Not being a pain. Okay, there we go. All right. I just needed to make it bigger. The second tether that I saw is this, and this is why many in, the military or in police or whatever turn to the dark side, because a massive portal opened. Okay, and the entities on that side begin to pull you to that side. Okay, this is the reality. So what I called it was a bloodshed tethering, meaning a silver cord. The silver cord is now stained in blood. Okay, the circle in the middle, this is the portal that opens. Okay, this is you. This is your heart. Your heart gets pulled into this tether. This is your brain and your mind. It gets pulled into this blood-stained silver tether. This is your hand. It gets pulled. And this is you. You're being pulled. And it's a cycle you can't break. And many of you want to break. What I saw is that many of you want to break this cycle, like, whoa. This is why I said to you, if your hands are clean and your heart is pure and you have to kill someone, sometimes it happens because the planet is not there yet. Once the act is done, hopefully your hands are clean, you renounce. You renounce it immediately. You renounce the act from your mind, your body, and your spirit immediately. Some of it is your job. And you come in contact with hell itself. And you have to discharge this weapon. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. Some of it is war. And war is a theater of kill or be killed. This is why all the ancestors, when war was finished, they never brought the men back into the community without purifying them and without cleansing the land. They don't do this anymore. And then they send the men straight home. And then you know what happens? Their wives get beaten up. Their children get abused. The community gets destroyed. You hear of mass shootings. And the entities just sit back. This tether, it's fed. Are you seeing? Are you seeing? Let's get started. Okay. You don't need to see what's on the screen so I can stop sharing. So we're going to get started. Right? I just needed you to understand what's happening. So everyone, get in your place of peace. If you're not there with the police, some people don't like police. Some people, like if they're not human. Some people don't like soldiers. Some people don't like veterans. If you know you're one of these people, this may not be for you, and that's okay. There are thousands of videos online that you can watch. If you know, I don't like wars. But when I do this, I'm doing this for soldiers in Africa. I'm doing this for soldiers in Russia, Ukraine, United States. I don't care where you're from. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for civilians and I'm doing it for veterans. Whether you're American veterans or Iraqi veterans, I don't care. Because these entities don't say you're American, you're superior to the Afghan veterans. So, I'm just going to terrorize the Afghan veterans and leave the American veterans. These entities don't care. Once that tether is formed between you and the dead and that portal, they're coming. The other thing I have to show you is we're going to just go through it. So everyone get in your place. We're going to get started. Sorry, it took me 28 minutes, but I had to do the intro. So everyone get in your place of peace. Yes, it doesn't stop because you go home. It doesn't stop when you honor your veterans on Veterans Day. These entities don't care whether you're an American veteran. These entities don't care whether you're Hamas or Israel. These entities don't care whether you're German, whether you're Congolese, whether you're Sudanese, Haitian. These entities don't care. Okay? These entities don't care. Let me know if I come in muffled. If I come in muffled, let me know. These entities don't care. If you're a police or a gang member, once the blood is shed, they're coming. Thank you, Avion. These entities don't care. If you're Russia and the Ukrainians, once the blood is shed, they're coming. These entities, when they jump because of trauma, and they jump, and the soldier walks into his house and he crosses the threshold, then he goes to hug his wife. These entities don't care. They'll jump on your wife. Are you understanding? So anyone who has a problem with me praying for police, okay, there are thousands of other videos you can go watch. We got some clearing to do. Get into your place of peace. And everyone follow me. Let me know when you're ready. We're going to take a deep breath in because this is heavy work. This is heavy, heavy work, but we got to do it. These entities don't care. If you're in the cartel or if you're a gang member, once the blood is shed, they're coming. These entities don't care about the US-Mexican border or the Palestinian-Israeli border. Once the blood is shed, they're coming. These entities don't care about North Sudan or South Sudan. Once the blood is shed, they're coming. These entities don't care about Russia and Ukraine. Once the blood is shed, these entities are coming. Let's get in the place of peace. Con artist, that is the truth. And let me tell you something. Killing cattle is the equivalent of killing a human in these orders. Take a deep breath with me. Breathe in. Take a deep breath with me. Breathe in. All powerful one, visit each and every person Let's collectively hold hands across the net. Hold each other's hands. And I ask the all-powerful one to move in this circle. I ask the all-powerful one as we breathe in purity and breathe out impurity. Breathe in purity. We're asking the all-powerful one for its spirit to go throughout the lines of the earth, all the lines, every country, every landmass. We don't care whether you're black, white, Asian, middle, nobody cares. The bloodshed has to end. And these entities have to go home. Breathe in. All-powerful one, come down and begin to charge these people with power. Power to heal, power to purify, and power to resurrect the dead. Power to bring those who have killed, whether it is their job or whether not. And now these entities are there for blood. Breathe in. Breathe out. Charge this circle with power. Charge this circle with power to purify. Charge this circle with power to cleanse. Charge this circle with power to regenerate the men and the women, to awaken their light codes. Come down on the heads of the soldiers and the veterans and the police and the so-called terrorists and the gang members and the cartels, anyone who shed blood, who are tormented, because these entities are coming to collect, and they're collecting innocent people, because this is what happens when these doors are open. Charge this circle with power. Breathe in. As you breathe in, receive power. Charge their hands with power. Charge their words with power. Charge their heads with power. Charge their hearts with power. Power to break these blood oaths in their own family, in their neighborhoods, in their cities, in their states, in their countries. Come down and release power into the grid lines in the earth. Let the lines wake up and charge the earth with power. Breathe out. Breathe in. Send the power up through their heads. Charge their heads. Charge their heads. Charge their hearts. Go down into their feet. Charge their feet. Up into their heads. Charge their heads. Charge their hands. Charge them with power. Move the power through their bodies. Repeat after me. We civilians, soldiers, veterans of Earth, collectively agree wars are unjust. Repeat after me. We civilians, soldiers, veterans are not responsible for wars, but are only responsible for our conduct. Repeat after me. We civilians, soldiers, veterans of Earth collectively agree that businessmen, politicians, corporations, invisible rulers create wars for profit to balance their budget and to exterminate. Repeat after me. We civilians, soldiers, veterans agree collectively agree the earth has become too violent and too bloodthirsty. There is power. There is power. I know I'm not the only one feeling it. I know I'm not the only person feeling this. Charge this audience today with power to dismantle these blood oaths that are causing endless wars and extermination. We civilians, soldiers, veterans of Earth collectively agree that wars are engineered to empower evil entities and not for the positive uplifting of the earth. Breathe. There is power. I know I'm not the only one feeling this. I know I'm not the only person. Repeat after me. We civilians, soldiers, veterans of Earth collectively agree that as a result of these rulers, they are now trying to destroy us and to destroy the earth in order to recreate the human race as robots or abandon this planet altogether. We soldiers, we civilians, we veterans of Earth collectively renounce this blood sport, renounce this bloodshed, renounce the politics behind it, renounce the agendas behind it. We renounce these blood oaths. We renounce these blood rituals in the lines, the grid lines throughout the earth. There is power here. I know you can feel it. I know you feel it. We civilians, soldiers, veterans of Earth, we renounce the war back to the first war that was brought to this planet. We renounce all bloodshed upon the earth, under the sea, and outside of the earth. We civilians, soldiers, and veterans of Earth collectively renounce the taking of a spirit, the taking of a life force, the taking of a mental force, of another fellow human, and the chaos and destruction left in its wake. We renounce using chaos to bring order. The very root of this contract. We renounce the gods of chaos. The root of this contract. We soldiers, veterans, civilians, collectively renounce every individual drop of blood that has been shed from today back to the first war due to politics, agendas, profiteering, blood sport, and ritual. We renounce it. We soldiers, we civilians, we veterans of Earth collectively accept and renounce bloodshed and the spirit of the dead jumping into us as a result of the trauma produced by shedding blood. We renounce the spirit of the dead in us, in our psyches, tethered to our spirit, tethered to our minds, tethered to our hearts, tethered to our hands, tethered to our soul. We ask these spirits, we ask the souls of the dead, come out and go to a place of rest. Come out. We soldiers and veterans of Earth collectively ask for forgiveness for each and every dead man, boy, woman, girl, child, elder, the death in the air, the death in the waters, the death to the seas, the death under the seas, the death on the battlefield, and the death under the earth due to these wars. We, repeat after me, speak to every man, boy, woman, girl, child, elder who lives in us, in our minds, in our bodies, in our souls. Forgive us for this death and this bloodshed. The animals, the fish, forgive us for this bloodshed. Forgive us for shedding blood and discharging it in the atmosphere, into the waters, into the earth. We ask you to grant us peace. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe in with me. Take a deep breath. Breathe with me. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. I know you're feeling the weight too. We're going to remove it. You got to go deeper. I know you're feeling the weight. We're going to discharge it in a second. I'm going to charge you up again. Take a deep breath. Breathe in with me. A collective breath. Everyone hold hands. And let's do a collective breathing. Inhale. Hold it. Breathe out. All powerful one, charge us with power to remove this death, and endless bloodshed and killing. Take a deep breath. Come down with power. All powerful one, descend on everyone listening and watching with power. Power unlike anything they've ever experienced. Charge their heads. Charge their hands with power. Electrify them. Charge their hearts. Charge their bodies with power. So that we may remove the angel of death and send him back into this portal that they opened. Let the power move up. Breathe with me. Charge their heads. Push the power down into their feet. Charge their feet. Charge their heads up and down. And charge their hands and their words with power. Breathe out. Repeat after me. We soldiers and veterans, we don't say I, we say we, because the soldiers live with us. They're our family. They're friends. They're part of the community. Whether they're Afghan, whether they're Iraqi, whether they're Palestinian, they're Israeli, whether they're Russian, whether Sudanese, whatever, they come back to us. We, civilians, soldiers, veterans of Earth, collectively acknowledge that many dead civilians and all soldiers may be living in us. We, civilians, soldiers, and veterans of Earth, collectively ask for forgiveness to each and every dead man, boy, woman, girl, child, elder, the land, the air, the sea, under the sea, the battlefield, under the earth, the dead who are inside of us. We collectively ask for forgiveness because of unjust wars and the taking of life. We recognize we cannot give you back a physical body, but we can work to overcome this senseless violence. Hear and accept our forgiveness. Now we ask you to walk out of us. Come out. Come out of the minds. Come out of the hearts. Come out of the hands of those who shed blood. Walk out. Those whose ancestors were veterans or soldiers. And they're suffering today because of the bloodshed. Walk out now. Come out of their minds. Come out of their hands. Come out of their hearts. And resurrect their spirits. Take a deep breath. Breathe with me. We're going again. We're going again. Take a deep breath. Breathe with me. We're dealing with the torment now from bloodshed. We, the soldiers, the veterans, the civilians who are tormented by the souls, the men, the boys, the women, the girls, the children, the elders, the land, the air, the waters, the torment, the tormentors, the tormentors. Time to go. Time to leave. We renounce the shedding of blood unjustly, the taking of a life. My God, I see you veterans. It's a lot of you watching. I see you. Open your heart and stop being hard. Let me do this work. I see you watching. Just open your heart and let me do it. Let me do this work. The spirit of torment. Repeat after me. I renounce each and every life lost on the battlefield, wherever it was. I renounce the death of every man, every boy, every woman, every girl, every elder, every animal, the land, the air, the sea. The all-powerful is here. Walk out of them. Come out. Come out. Come out, tormentors. Come out. Come out. Go to a place of rest. Walk out of them. It's okay to cry. Come out of them. Walk out of them. Resurrect the spirit as they're coming out. Raise the spirit that has been bondage. Raise the spirits that have been in bondage, in a cage to the tormentors. Wars have consequences, people. Wars have consequences. All-powerful one, move in the minds of men. and begin to resurrect the spirits. Do a deep inner work. The matrix that's in them, the tether. Break the tether to the netherworld. Break the tether. Break the blood-stained silver cord. And we resurrect the spirits. Wake up the spirits. Wake up. Wake up. Now fan the flames of life back in them. I see you. Many of you are watching me. I see you. Don't be afraid. Pour life into them. Pour life into them. Let me do something. Close the gates, the portals that they opened. Close the portals as the entities walk out of their bodies. And as life begins to come back into them, close the gates that are open during these wars. Repeat after me really quickly. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe. Many of you can't even breathe. You breathe, you go into a panic. Breathe. Breathe. I see you, soldiers, and I see you, veterans. Take a deep breath. You can't even breathe because you're shaking. Your jaws are shaking. Come out. Come out of them. The contract is broken. Walk out of them. Souls of the dead. You have to cut the cord. The cords are cut. The silver cords are cut on these soldiers. Now they're going to go and be seeds of life. This is how they will repay you. Everywhere they go, they will now bring life. This is how they will repay you. They will sow the seeds of life. They will create where there was once death. They will now create. They will now bring life. Where there was once destruction, they will now create. This is their mantle. You can't hold them anymore. Breathe. 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 Some of you can't even breathe. Release it. Release the breath. I feel you. I can feel you. You have to release the breath. Let them go. Yes. Now everyone hold hands and breathe. You're going to breathe in life. Life. And you're going to release death and chaos and bloodshed and destruction and war. You soldiers collectively breathe out. You veterans, I feel you. Breathe it out and let it go. All powerful one. Now activate the light code. Wake up the corrupt codes and purify those corrupt codes that they embedded into the genome in men. There is a place fortunately, for war. But war is not the first option. If I tell you what I just saw, but I don't want the video to get taken down. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. Breathe. We close those gates. Let me do this. We civilians, soldiers, veterans, collectively close the gates. Close the portals. Close the dimensions of death and chaos that were opened, that followed us home. We civilians, let me do this, soldiers, veterans, forgive each other in every country for the bloodshed. We forgive each other in Sudan, in Congo, in Cameroon, in Liberia, in Haiti, in Palestine, in Israel, in Russia, in Ukraine, in the United States, in Latin America, everywhere. There is nonstop in Afghanistan, in Iraq, in Syria, in Libya. We forgive each other. We forgive each other. We forgive each other. We forgive. All powerful one. Now breathe. We forgive the Jews. We forgive the Germans. We forgive. We forgive them in England, in Rome, in Greece, in Persia. We forgive the Zulus and the Dutch and the French and the Spaniards and the Portuguese. We forgive all the lands. We forgive the Chinese and communism and capitalism. Absolve the earth of this bloodshed. Now breathe. Rest. Rest. Now I'm going to bring you out. Purify the souls of all listening. And resurrect the men. They're dead, but not anymore. They will not be used as your pawn. Let these words go throughout the earth, the lines of the earth. Now resurrect the man. Now resurrect the man. Now come out. Take a deep breath. and release the bloodshed once and for all. Breathe out. Breathe out. Calmly open your eyes. I hope you came out. I saw the Mossad dismantled. I don't know what that means. I have no clue what that means. I'm just telling you what I saw. I saw the rug pulled out from under the Mossad. I don't know what this means. And I saw their power collapse. I don't know what this means. This is just something I saw. I saw they were mighty in power all over the world. And I saw a rug pulled out from under them. And they collapsed. I don't know what this means. How do you feel, my people? How are you feeling? Take your time. Comment and let me know how you're feeling. Thank you, Ikara. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Sichaba. Only 3 people are here. Calm. Back top of my head is tingling. It is over. Yeah. Anybody else? Thank you. Calm. Did not mean to cry. I'm crying too. That's okay. That's what happens when you get purified. Relieved. Do it. You're welcome. Who's shaking? There's someone that's shaking. Who's shaking and crying? Relaxed and energetic. You're welcome. There's someone I see who couldn't breathe. There's a bunch of people I saw who couldn't breathe. I went to sit by my tree in the front yard, and 4 lizards were there here witnessing. There you go. Peace. I cried too. Yeah, I'm crying too. But I saw a group of men shaking, shaking. I saw a group of men shaking. Their jaws were shaking. And I had to tell them, breathe and release the spirit. And they released it. Who are you? I see you. Go in peace. Even if you don't say who you are, go in peace. But remember, your mantle now is to go around bringing life and to create. You've been given a second breath of resurrection. Your second wind for the lives taken. Now you must live and you must bring life, sow the seeds of life wherever you are. And where you were used to destroy, now you must sow the seeds of creation. Whatever way you choose. The 4 corners, yes, Avion. Yes, David, that's powerful because I kept seeing the lines on the earth, the 4 lines, north, south, east, and west. Does anyone feel like something walked out of them? Hadi, are you there? Con artist. Let's see, who else? Jessica. Huh? Does anyone feel like darkness walked out of them? The spirit world, yeah. I can't be the only one. I had visitors in the middle. I'm still emotional but happy. I'm here. Karma. I felt that earlier. Karma than I felt earlier. I'm still emotional but happy. I felt it. Hadith said everywhere. Good. I'm feeling much lighter. Yes. I don't want to charge you guys with power. I did and heard footsteps leaving on the stairs. Good. Yes, the top of my head had gotten hot. Then you said relief. They've probably been living with that trauma. Yes, that is how you should feel. That is how you should feel. The entities must run. Once you break the contract, they have no hold on you. That is the law. That is the law. And the law governs all humans. Okay, the law doesn't care whether you're American or Afghan. The law applies to you. You have a right to live in peace. The law doesn't care if you're Iraqi or British. Once the contract is broken, the entities must leave. I don't know what this means, but I saw the Mossad, Mossad, with massive power. And then I just saw someone pull the rug from under their feet and they went crashing down. They fell on their face. That whole kingdom collapsed. I don't know what this means. Yeah. Regarding my family, much dark forces. My family unwittingly accepted the dark authorities into their lives. And now with us children. Okay, con artist, how do you feel now that you did the work? Past life trauma, yes. Con artist, how do you feel now? Fear Hill, I declined. Fear Hill, I declined that request. Okay, let's see here. Little Chucky, thank you for being here. Goes back to Tether. Goes back to Dirt Asylum's laboratory. Yes. How are you feeling now? Elevation. This is the elevation. Bronze said, very powerful. I want to cry. I cleared lots of energy. That's what I'm asking. Bronze Warrior, thank you. Little Chucky, how are you feeling? Any veterans? I don't think the veterans want to talk today because some of you are shaking like a leaf. We've all been there. And I know many are going to be pissed if I, do these orations for people in Iraq and Afghanistan, for the Palestinians, for the Israelis. You know, me and the Israelis are not friends, but some of them are human. And because some of them are human, they deserve the right to live. Some of them are human. Con artist, I feel open and weight taken off my shoulders. Con artist, because of your family, have you ever felt pure and clean like this? You're a witness to this work. Yes, I did it on behalf of my husband. I meant to say Avion, those of you who have family members, now that you have Your spirit has been purified. Just gently touch them and the charge would go to them. Avion, gently touch your husband and transfer the energy to them. Or if you want, just get a glass of water and touch the glass of water and then give it to them to drink. Con artist, you come from a very dark background. You're welcome, Avion. You said this. How do you feel for the first time after doing this work? You're a witness. Then we're going to wrap it up. Benjamin, how do you feel, Benjamin? You're a veteran. I didn't know that. Con artist said no. Let me highlight. I'm sorry. Con artist said no. I have never felt like this before. I've suffered from childhood. You're welcome, con artist. Maybe you change your name from con artist. Thank you for being here. Benjamin said, I'm a veteran. Sorry for not highlighting your post. I'm a veteran, Renetta. How do you feel, Benjamin? Okay, I heard a list of Mossad agents was recently released. I didn't hear that, but that's what I just saw. So email me, message me, ABS, and let me know. Okay, con artist said, yes, mother and father and their parents involved. Okay. Did the matrix get dismantled in you, con artist? And how about yourself, Benjamin? I'm waiting for an answer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. 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 Okay. What we're gonna do now? Now we're gonna want the spirit. You're welcome, Con. You're welcome, Con artist, for the meditation and the renouncement messages. But I need to make sure that the flame of life is in you. Do you feel the spark of life in you, con artist? I feel good because I've been doing the work. Good. ABS, you're welcome. You're welcome, my brother. I need to make sure, con artist, that life is rising inside of you before I go. Let me know if you feel that tiny spark of life inside of you. Okay, Leilani, thank you. Thank you. Benjamin said, I feel free. Thank you. Thank you. I feel free. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do. Con artist, is there life in you? Will replay your meditation because I slipped backwards. I need to keep at it. Discipline myself. You have to go in deeper. You need ancestral clearings because what's harassing you is not you. It came before. And you got to go to my older videos. It's in there. You got to do the work to break this matrix. Okay? But how do you feel now, con artist? That's what I'm asking you before we go. Mustard. Yes, it's finished. Yes, we'll do. Yes, ABS. Yeah, message me. Message me. Message me. Thank you. Mustard seed, yeah? Mm. Yes, yes. And you can replay this, get into your place. Yes, I have life. Yes. You're welcome, con artist. All right, my friends. Thank you for being here. Remember tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing a deeper matrix. Thank you, con artist. Good. We're doing a deeper matrix. Okay? We got to change the gravitational field of money. We do the work, money flows up. We slave away, the current of the money flows up. It is time for the current of the money to flow down. Yeah? And then we're going to do a wellness check with everyone. My heart stumbles, but I know I have good heart, but bad mind, so much conflict. Yeah, con artist, email me so I can look into that. Okay? I need to know where those thoughts are coming from. Okay? Yeah? Yeah, the harassment. Yeah, because of these bloodlines. Yeah. Email me, con artist. Okay? I need to make sure you're okay. All right. So tomorrow, let me post the link. Guys, thank you. Thank you. And to you veterans and to you warriors, veterans and soldiers, I didn't say you're not needed. I'm just here to purify you. I didn't say your work is not needed. We live in a time where wars still govern this planet, unfortunately. I just don't want you to suffer because of someone else's decision. RM, I could ask that on another live stream. This one I have to focus on the topic, yeah? Group training, 7 to 9. Right here. It's tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll answer your question, RM, another day. It's 7 to 9 p.m. and we got to change this money because they're gonna try to use a system to enslave us, huh? All right, my friend. So 7 to 9 tomorrow, that's the link. Guys, love you. Try to love each other. Talk to you later.